Ashton, what's it like working with these lads? Because they're a bit crazy.
It's super fun. You know, it's it's definitely a different vibe than working with a national body. Just like these guys are, you know, a little less professional off the track, but they're still incredibly professional and like very studious and focused when it's on track time, which is a really good balance for me. I really enjoy that. It's super fun.
Well, you joined the team and you've had world records and stuff like that. So what do you actually gain from being part of the team?
It's a great experience. Like I do have you know, I had a world record in individual pursuit, but you know, there's always still room to improve. Like, you know, case in point, Ghana, like it's gonna keep getting faster, and being a part of the team that's like really pushing those boundaries as far as like not just the aero advantage and like you know, the different team tactics, but like the training and you know, every aspect of what the preparation is getting onto the track, like trying to streamline that and make that as good as possible is super exciting. It's fun.
How do these guys compare to your national federation?
It's a little bit easier to like kind of pivot and change stuff and get new, like just try new things, implement new strategies. You know, if we want to test a new skin suit for these guys, it's just like, oh, well, we're gonna have this lady that lives down the road from us, like sew it up. You go there, you get measured, you sew it up. We trialed this fabric, and we're gonna ride it, you know, in a week. And you know, the process for USA Cycling is a lot more drawn out than that. You know, they do have more resources, but these guys, you know, do a great job of doing a ton with like very limited resources.
What are your own personal goals outside of the team?
Oh, outside of the team? Well,
obviously they can't ride the World Championships, but you could.
Right. Obviously, like winning or a podium at the World Championships is a huge goal. I mean, Minsk. I don't think Minsk was my best ride. So getting a sub 410 or like around a 405 sea level would be huge at World Championships, and then after that, you know, I don't know if you've heard, but like our Olympic bid is pretty much over. It is over. So, you know, trying to figure out what's next and embracing that uncertainty of what I'm going to do. And like, I've been, you know, I just posted something the other day about that of like, oh, what kind of gravel events? And I've had so many people reach out and be like, I'm doing this cool thing. Like, I've seen what you do. I think you'd love to be a part of it. And I'm like, that sounds awesome. I do want to be a part of it. So like,
it helps you enjoy it.
Absolutely. And that's what I'm here for, you know, like trying to enjoy it, trying to explore like what the sport brings to other people's cycling, like getting people hyped on bikes. I think sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that, and you just get so narrow-minded about like the next World Cup or like you know, the next competition. It's like, well, why are we doing this? You know, like we're just
which is the
bikes.
difference between, I guess, a group of guys like this and any federation.
Yeah, 100%. Like none of us are pulling a paycheck out of this. Like we're just doing it because we like winning, we like competing, we like going fast, we like pushing the boundaries of what this sport is and what we can do with the sport. It's awesome. I love being a part of it. It's super fun.
Final question: what's been your highlight riding with these lads? Not even about result, you know.
Winning London last year, like that whole experience of getting to win a World Cup and, you know, in front of like, I would say home crowd. You know, like we're not the GB national team. I'm not even British, but like it was effectively like the home crowd. You know, like Who was an awesome sponsor to have on, and they brought everybody these Who white cowboy hats. Like the whole crowd was so excited. The atmosphere was awesome. Partying with these guys after was great. Man, it was just like one of the most memorable nights of my life. Like probably easily one of my top results I've ever gotten. It was a blast.
I've got to ask you, which of these guys is the craziest? Or is that a tough one?
Everybody has their own quirks. Like I think everyone's a little bit, a little unique in their own different way. I don't know. Yeah, define crazy.
Johnny Whale.
I think everyone would say Johnny Whale. Yeah, he's definitely like the most vocal about being eccentric. Yes, it's fun.